Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. My name is Julie, and what we are doing today is we are finishing up cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my guest bedroom. Right here is where we left off in yesterday's video, so if you missed that, you might want to go back and watch that first, because we ended yesterday's video with me vacuuming this spot so that we could get this bed turned around and kind of pushed against the wall. That is my husband there. Y'all, we were dressed to work today, so do not judge our outfits. He was about to go outside, so he was helping me get this bed moved before he went outside. I'm just going to clean all of the linens and get that, and he's also going to help me take this mattress off where we can put the bed skirt on, because I thrifted a beautiful bed skirt, which I'll be showing you up close later, and I am so excited to get it on this bed. I'm going to layer it with one of the other bed skirts that I have, and it ends up turning out so gorgeous. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you some before and afters and do like a little beautiful tour with some music, and then at the very end, I am going to give you like a talking guided tour and kind of tell you what I did with some of these pieces, because y'all, this room, if you saw yesterday's video, was a hot mess express. So like I said, I do encourage you to go back and watch that one, especially if you are new to my channel. So some of this is going to be put to music because I was in the groove on this day, and I was in here just working and cleaning and not really talking to the camera so much. So let's put on some music, get this room decluttered and cleaned, and then I'll show y'all the final look here in just a little bit. We are making progress. Got the bed over there. I've cleaned the windows and the windowsills. I'm about to vacuum over here. And then, let me move y'all around real slow. I think I'm going to move this little cabinet right here that holds my oils, because I need to put this sewing machine table over here so that I can have something to put the TV on. So I'm not really sure where that's going to go, but stay tuned for that. So my plan also is, because I do want guests to be able to use this, you know, if someone comes to spend the night, but I want the space more so for the kids because they are over here more. So I have like a large TV tray and a fold-up chair that I'm just keeping behind this door that Elizabeth painted when this used to be her room. I'm just going to keep that behind the door, so if we do have somebody come over here spend the night, they can literally just pop up that TV tray, put it beside the bed, and they can pop open that chair and use it if they need to sit in it, you know, to put their luggage or do shoes or anything like that. So let me vacuum over here and get ready to, actually let me just take this little cabinet down first. Put all these remotes on the bed so I don't lose them, and I'll go set this in the hall until I can find a proper place for it. So some of these little toys, I need to either find their homes or get rid of them. So I know this one goes to the calico critter stuff. Let me just try to find that. All right, now I want to move this so that I can have something to put the TV on. This is an old sewing machine that belonged to my grandma, so I don't want to get rid of this. It's super heavy because it still has the sewing machine in it. Here, let me get these man hooks off of here. I had these up here holding some stockings one year, So yeah. Oh no, that one didn't work. Okay. Oh, I may have to go get a knife or something for that. Okay, now let me dust this really good. Probably need to dust it real quick too in the back. Let me see. Yeah. Not too bad, but okay, the TV is a little wider than this, but I'm thinking what I'll do is order a little thing. What I'm thinking I'll do is order one of those little things you can, I don't know what that was. Where'd that go? Where you can hang your TV up on the wall, is what I was trying to say. Then what I think I'll do is I will try to take these cords and I can get one of those command hooks, or I can either tape them back there to that so they're not hanging down. I don't have any of that with me right now, but I'll get it. And then I think this basket will fit beautifully under there, and we can put some toys or something in it. Let me get some of this randomness out. They don't really play with these. They do play with these. All right. Maybe I could put the Lincoln Logs in there. Oh yeah, it's like there's something in there. Okay, so there's Lincoln Logs, and I kind of got room for something else. I like the Lincoln Logs in here, I think. Oh, here, I'm going to put the remotes in here.
If you need some help moving that, let me know, but I really think you should go look at it first.
I will.
Before you bring it in the house.
Well, one of these work on the drawer in there on that vanity on the right top side. I think they go on here. But I'm missing a...
They came off of that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why they're in there, because they originally came off of this, but...
So where? On what?
That vanity that I put in there on the top right, would that fit on that drawer, for that drawer pull? Does it kind of match or no?
No, they're not matched. They're too small.
Well, I might replace the top two with those, so those two at least match. I just kind of want to show y'all a before of this hoard of pillows and blankets that I have. I'm about to go through this, and I am in the mood to declutter, so I will probably be getting rid of a lot. I'm going to going through all of those books, bags. There's blankets over here in the corner. I mean, you name it. I am about to just really do something special with this closet and get it cleaned out. It has gotten ridiculous. Some of these are like heirloom or like sentimental pieces, these Afghans down here. My grandma and my mom made some of those, so I will not be getting rid of those. But everything else, I'm about to go through, see what pillows I need for this bed, maybe a couple of throw pillows, different things like that, and then seasonal blankets that I might want, and everything else. We're just about to go through this, y'all. I'm going to do that off camera. I mean, there's even some Afghans and stuff in there that I think I'm going to put them in one of those bags that you can, like big Ziploc bags or whatever, that you can suck the air out of, and just place those all under the bed, since I know I'm not going to be getting rid of those, and just free up some space in there. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like after. So here's you a good before. As you can see, there's even, oh my goodness, see, I even forgot, y'all, I even forgot that this blanket was in there for me to use for fall. I bet you I could use that in my bedroom because it matches stuff in there right now. So yeah, as we can see, I desperately need to go through this closet. I will show y'all the after here in just a second. Okay, y'all, here's where we're at. Pillows, and more pillows. Taking the covers off all of those. And then I have a stack of like bedspreads I want to keep. There's a pile of donate, let my girls go through, seasonal stuff, just extra bed pillows, but I really don't need them in here. And here's all the pillow covers that I just took off all those pillows, some like table cloth things, this old quilt that I don't want to get rid of. And then that has all of my extra pillow covers, like for seasonal decor, and then just like tablecloths, extra tablecloths and things like that that I might use on the end of a bed. Still have that little stack there. And I need to go through all of my Bible study books that are back there that I've already done, and go through some of these bags and see if I can get this looking any better and more organized. I'm going to go ahead and put these pillow covers and tablecloths in there because I know that I want to keep all of those, and I'm not going to go through the rest of those right now. I'm just putting all of these pillow covers in there for now. Maybe a spring cleaning project. I say that and then I get in the mood and I'm like, well, let me just go ahead and go through it, but I'm really tired today, so we're gonna go ahead and just put those in there. So here is a pile from that guest room. There was a few things in my haul that I'm getting rid of, but yeah, a couple of bags. The zippers broke on this one. Couple pillows, some random linens, and this blanket, it just stays like piled up, and I don't know, like you can probably see like I got this at Target, and I will never buy another one of these again. It's like when you wash it, it just starts shredding, and I don't like that. So anyway, and I'm getting rid of one fall blanket over there. I'm gonna see if my girls want it. But yeah, so here is everything that I'm getting rid of from that room. So that feels really, really good, and that room is extremely organized, and I probably could get rid of some more like linens, but I just don't feel like going through that bin today. I did put all of my Bible study books and stuff like that in my office, so that freed up a lot of closet space. And anyway, I'll show y'all where everything is in there and what it looks like after here. Okay, so now that you have saw the before and after, let me give you just a little room tour and show you what I did with some of these things. Okay, so y'all did see me move the sewing table over here, and I just have the TV sitting on that. And then right above that, I just wanted this room to be very neutral, calming, and relaxing. So I had a lot of baskets that I could hang on the wall in here. And I just came up with this idea out of the blue one day when I was kind of working on this room. I had all 3 of these that I've thrifted stacked up at the end of my bed. And I was like, what could I put on that wall? I did not just want to put a picture. I did not want to just put a wreath. I wanted something to kind of make this area pop and stand out, but I wanted it to be very plain and very simple. So I said, oh my goodness, I love things to kind of stick out from the wall, not just have everything like a flat picture. So I said, I have the perfect amount of space in here that I could hang these baskets on this wall like this. It has this very neutral, natural look to it. So that's what I did. And I got them just hanging there on nails. It's nothing really permanent. And I really, really, really like how that looks there on that wall. I think it makes that wall kind of pop. And then this little table here, this is the one that I had in there by my recliner that I got at Salvation Army for $10. Well, I took that green side table out that you probably saw in yesterday's video when we started this whole declutter of this room. Well, I put that green table there beside my recliner, and I moved this little table in here because it works like a perfect little kids table, y'all. I already had this little chair that I got at a garage sale. I don't even know if I've showed y'all that in a haul yet. If I haven't, it's coming. I got this at a garage sale, I think for $5. And then Kara's son, Carson, had this one that his great-grandpa or something gave him, and I asked Kara if they were using this one, and Carson said he would give it to me so that I could put it around this little table. I think that is so sweet. They do not match, but I do not care. I think it gives it character, and this is somewhere that they have been sitting and playing and loving. Even Briley, she's 10 years old, and she still sits at this chair and plays at this little table. So they are really enjoying having that. So this gives me a little bit of that just very country neutral look in here that I wanted. It's not too much, but it is also working for the purpose that I wanted it to work for. Well, hello, Cinder. It's Elizabeth's little cat behind me. So this is working great, and all they do is when they come over, they know that Mimi has this little plant right here just for decoration, and they take it and they will just set it to the side. I usually tell them to just place it underneath this table, and when they leave or whatever, we just come and put it back and it's all good. But when they're not here, it is something I can peek in this room, and I just like to have that little touch of greenery there on the table, because that really is the only greenery I have in this whole room. So that fixed that area of giving them a space to kind of sit and play. And then they also have all of this space over here that they can get out and play over here. So I was able to open up this room a lot just by simply turning the bed from like right here to over here. I got those satin sheets on this bed, and I think this is just really plain looking, but that's really the kind of look that I was going for, is just plain and simple and easy to clean after they leave, but it's still nice enough that if I do have company come, all I got to do is come in here and get clean sheets on the bed, maybe vacuum the floor, tidy up a little bit, and this room is ready for company as well. This bed skirt that I thrifted, y'all, it is beautiful. So what I did is I layered these bed skirts. So I have this one underneath here. Y'all may have seen me leave that one on there and then put this other one, and this is why. That's what my husband was asking me too, like, why are you putting 2? Well, because this one is really not long enough, and it's got all these little holes, and I was afraid that you would be able to see some of the stuff, because I did utilize all of the space here underneath this bed. Let me see. Can't really see under there, but I have a bunch of those pillows and blankets that I kept in the airtight or the air sealed bags, and Cinder wants to say hi. So I was able to take a lot of my inserts and all of those Afghans and extra blankets that I wanted to keep, and I put them in those sealed bags, sucked all the air out with a vacuum cleaner, and they were able to slide under there so easy. And I kind of have the ones in the very back that we're never going to pull out, like the, you know, the Afghans and different things like that. I'm going to get under here so y'all could see. So there's one of those bags right there. And then I have just a couple of pillows out that I didn't have room for. I also just have a couple of pillows. I think one of them actually matches this set of 3 up here. I have a set of 4, but I think I just put the 4th one in here, and then a couple other inserts or something like that, because I didn't have room for everything in some of those bags and under there, so I just was able to tuck them in there, and they've got them a nice little tidy spot to stay in there. So this basket here, it's actually a dirty clothes hamper. It's been all over my house, so I used to keep little people in it for the kids. I mean, it's housed sheets, it's been everywhere. So now it's holding pillows, and it is acting as a little nightstand. So what I did, she keeps wanting me to pet her. You want me to pet you? So what I did is, does anybody recognize this top? Okay. I just got creative on this day because I was like, well, I don't want to bring another table in here to just use as an end table. So what can I put on here to make this like a flat surface, so if anybody has a drink or anything like that, or just anything, they can set it on here. And yes, this does have a lid, but it's like this. So I pulled this out of the storage because this is what came off of my coffee bar. Does anybody remember that piece that was like hanging down like this over my coffee bar, and then you could raise it up and it would make it longer? That is the piece. So I literally just set that on top of this hamper, and it fits like a glove, and it's not going anywhere. Like it is wedged on there because it has like this indentation thing under there, and it fits so perfect. And then of course I've just had that lamp forever. These curtains, I know that these curtains are over here by this window, so when I'm filming, it makes it very hard to really get a feel for how good these go in the room. But y'all, they could not have matched in here any more perfect. They are the perfect color for in here. You can probably see here just against the wall, even against the carpet. Beautiful in here, just what I wanted. I did have this little soup tureen and this greenery plant here in my get rid of pile, but when I kind of came up with this idea, I brought it back in here because I like that it's round, and it just kind of, like I said, gives this table a little something something when the kids aren't over here. So this is probably like my favorite little spot here, and then the baskets above. It's like my favorite part of this room, and when you walk by the room, that's what you see. So that makes my heart happy. And the reason I did get a curtain rod like this that kind of curves around is so that the curtain would go all the way around and kind of sit flush with the wall like it does. Like you can see how it does. Like, so if we would have just got a regular curtain rod and that would have stopped about like right there, you can see that there's pretty much an obvious gap. But if you get one of these that are kind of curved, if you're trying to hide a space, then it pretty much sits flush up against the wall, and that's what I wanted as well. I just made a curtain out of some canvas drop cloth in the painter section. You can get that at either Walmart, Lowe's, they all have them, Home Depot. So let me show y'all what this closet looks like now. Let's show a before clip really quick. And here is the after. Y'all, I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this cleaned out and organized. Everything has a place. The kids know where everything goes. A couple of the toy items I did move into the cabinet at the end of the hall because I am planning a big cabinet clean out in that, and so I will organize those in there accordingly. Yes, I feel like everything in here now is like breathable and has just its own space. I love it. So this is the same thing that I said it was. That is a black container full of pillow covers, tablecloths, just different things like that. I have an extra, like, I don't know if that's like a bedspread or you call it a coverlet. I'm not really sure, but I didn't want to get rid of that. I wanted to keep that. And then this is all little people for the kids. When I say little people, I mean like the little toys, the little figures, you know. We love those. And of course, a playpen for the baby gate for the baby when he comes over if we need it. And then I have all the things that I want to use for the babies when they come over if we need them, like sound machines, different things like that. They're all in that one basket, so everybody knows just right where to grab them. The blocks, which the kids play with a lot. And then this is Calico Critter stuff. This has a lot of tiny little pieces in it, and really the only ones that play with this right now, because they're the ones that are old enough, is pretty much like Briley, and maybe Carson sometimes. But Briley really likes to get this out and set it up. And I mean, the pieces to this are so tiny. So we kind of keep that put up there. They can reach it, but they know to ask if they want to get it out. The little ones do. Briley can get it if she wants. But yes, I am so excited to have this cleaned and organized. It definitely took me like a whole weekend to get this place in shape, but I am beyond happy with how everything turned out. And the kids absolutely love how I've cleaned it up and got it all organized for them. They love coming in here and playing. They love coming in here laying on the bed watching TV. I mean, they have just really enjoyed this space so much more that I just took the time to get it cleaned and get it organized. So I do encourage you, if you just do not feel like doing it, you just do not have the energy to do it because you feel like it is too overwhelming, just take one side of the room at a time. If you saw yesterday's video, you saw that I just started piling all of the pillows and the linens in one spot, and I was going to deal with them after I got the rest of the room kind of moved around and organized. You just have to start somewhere. That's the thing, is that you just have to start. So anyway, I hope that it gave y'all some motivation, some inspiration to get a space in your place cleaned, decluttered, and also organized. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.